And yeah, I would say this is a good point to make a save game and excuse myself for the evening. As I've played quite a bit longer than I initially thought I would, and it's getting rather late. And I don't want to screw over my poor little sleeping schedule completely. That seems like a very bad idea. But how the fuck do we save this strategy? Also, or do we want to fine-tune the maps a bit more and start a new game next time? After all, that's basically your sole responsibility at this point. Because these are the options we have at the moment, don't we? Made a save? Okay. So we have the options. So we can either continue playing this one, or we can the next time play on another map that you will be forced to make in the editor. Slowly and painfully, yes, that might be. Actually, this is not bad, but we do kinda... we're lacking the option of actually expanding from here. Because the only option we have is basically declaring war on fucking yellow and see how that goes. Which is a fair enough option. Not the greatest one. Oh, excuse me. Yes, Kitty, I know. It's time to make sure you also get some food out of this. But yeah, I think with that said, let me do the usual honors. And it's only good and proper after all. Zap out of it. What type of map do you mean? Go to particular dormitory first. Yeah, I mean... basically, you know, the idea here is not bad, but I would kind of like to have some more islands that we can actually expand upon. Because in this setup, we are basically forced to fight yellow, because that's the only way. Yeah, but that's gonna get us into trouble, isn't it, with yellow? He's not gonna like that. I mean, we could potentially do that, but it kind of felt cheap. Maybe a few more islands, you know, but basically the same setup we have here. Maybe a bit more space for both of us if we're sitting on the same island. Because I can see that we're gonna reach the end of our expansion relatively soonish if we're not careful. But, you know, maybe a secondary iron ore source would be kinda nice. And you know, as I just very nicely demonstrated, you can get away without having any iron production whatsoever, because you can buy tools and shit. But that's an option. But that is a rather pricey one. I might do so next time. Don't forget your looking on there. Yep, that's something we just, you know. I mean, if we all start on, like we did now, basically, just, you know, we all start basically with one island. And we are sharing one. I see some options there. Just, you know, let your creativity be free and do some more. But we really do need some more resources, like iron, for example. I have a bit too little in that particular manner. At least for two giant, growing and hungry empires that will consume as much as they literally can. But yeah, for the moment I shall do our usual honors. Let me quickly do so I can actually see. Yeah, that is all I'm asking for. Just, yeah, we have a save game, we can continue from here, that is good, and we're just gonna see what we do next time. Kinda. Yeah, that for example would work, you know. Because gold is actually not that important of a source. We can make gold easily enough. What we do, however, need definitely is the basic resources. Also, I don't really know if we have any option to get any cocoa and shit on this island. I don't think so. So, you know, having a few more options around would probably be kind of neat. So that we're not just reliant on trade. But I don't know. I leave the finer details up to you for the moment. As I will, for the moment, bid you adieu. Everybody, have a good one and all of that. And let me quickly see who dropped by. Well, first and foremost, we had little Terry, of course, coming by. Strictly and fastly followed by Strategy. Who we've also been playing with, you know, in case you haven't seen that yet. And then we had little Erman also coming by for a little bit and bleeding all over the place. Because that's what Erman does these days, apparently. Not the best state to be in, but, you know, I'm sure he's gonna survive. I have a distinct hope there. And... Alright, the little Vicente also came by and brutally, ice-coldly shield his little thing, which I do need to look up. Did I write that down? Yes, I did. Okay. Just making sure, you know. I don't like promising things that I can't actually do because I forgot. But yeah, thank you for dropping by as well. Very, very nice of you. And I think that is everyone I can easily name. Well, as for everybody else, the more lurking side of things, do feel appreciated as well. Pat yourself on the shoulder, everyone, for a job well done on this particular late hour. And I do hope to see you all again. Well, I was about to say tomorrow, but more correctly, today. Just, you know, a few hours later. I will try to be a bit earlier, but I must admit I find the idea of some at least early evening to, you know, later evening streaming rather attractive at the moment for the simple reason that with the weather being how it is, I really don't feel it during the day. Just ended the game? Okay. I shall follow suit very soonish. But yeah, well, we played some Anno. We're gonna play some more Anno in the near future. Yeah, I'm just gonna join you again, strategy. I'm gonna leave the setup side of things to you and just join whatever you set up. It also gives you more options to play around with the map and shit. And then we don't have to do any strange bring around the rosy nonsense to get that to work, so, you know, I'm just happy that it worked. Just playing this in multiplayer is honestly pretty fucking fun. But yeah, so that was Go away, kitty. You're gonna get something soonish. Ah, that was our little adventure in Anno 1602. Probably followed by more Anno 1602 in the near future. I was actually planning to do 2 streams tomorrow, so that's probably not gonna be the first, but probably the second one. And I thought I'd start with some Yakuza or something like that. Because, you know, we played some Neverwinter Nights just recently, and I'm kind of feeling the itch to, you know, act some violence. Why not go for Anno 71? Maybe. I think what we're gonna do is tomorrow I'm gonna start with some Yakuza, first and foremost. Then I'm gonna take a short break, and I'm gonna play some more Anno with you in your new and overworked map, you know, Anno 1602. And then over the next couple of days, I'm more than willing to look into some more Anno. But, you know, I do like to keep my scheduling a bit more on the burst side. Repeatedly playing the same game. I mean, you can force my hand if you want to, you know. I've proven more than once. Oh, look at that. What's that? It's Vampna. I haven't seen you in a long while. Jesus Christ. And you came along with quite the army of Vikings, didn't you? Jesus Christ. Hey, Vampna. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Also, you know, how are you, everybody else? That's, just as I was sitting here nice and quietly calming down, I was like, oh yeah, it's a good time to stop considering the fucking late hour of the night. A Vampna dropped by. Ah, I need my pipe. You cannot do this to an old man like me, you know. My heart. Think about my heart. And now I'm sitting here down and lost my partner for the game. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. I know that you are not sorry. Oh, no, welcome one, welcome all to, well, Anno 1602. I was just finished talking about this and going like, okay, yeah, that's a good point to end it, isn't it? You know, we built ourselves up, we're producing tobacco on Mars, we're producing liquor on Mars, my people are happy, my tax revenue is happy. Thank you very much. Honestly, I have no frame of reference for what a good streamer is supposed to be, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna believe you if you're saying it. Just quite frankly. Don't know many streamers. And those few I know they have their own unique thing going, so I'm kind of like, what's my unique thing? Well, I'm just me, but I guess that has to suffice then. So don't mind me when I'm preparing the pipe again, because apparently I'm gonna need it. Ah. Oh yeah, good boy. Who's it? And you have to excuse me, basically until like 3 or 4 years ago, until I started actually streaming, I was basically living under a rock by the internet, so I'm not really too sure how big that person is and how important. But if you say he's big, I'll believe it. But it's always a nice little surprise. You're just sitting there and silently, calmly thinking to yourself like, yep, this is gonna be a nice way to end it, and then suddenly you're getting shaken awake most brutally. That is true. Jesus Christ. Suddenly I'm feeling all popular. Oh, it's an interesting feeling to have. Well, I'll take it in stride, you know. I'll do the good old man thing. I'll hide my my confusion behind a good amount of smoke. But then I'm now feeling like actually getting some liquor. But yeah, no. Nothing wrong with lurking around. It is indeed appreciated. Actually, everybody's appreciated. That's why when I do my little outro, I always, you know, specially mention the little lurkers and go like, yes, you're appreciated as well. Because they are. Everyone's appreciated. Nice. Actually, that was kind of the thing I wanted to go for, you know? Just being somebody that you can listen to in the background with, you know, while you do something else and relax.
A rival is enlarging his cities.
Kind of what I wanted to achieve. And if I have achieved that, well, I'm more than happy. Now the question is, since I wasn't actually planning any further growth, actually, since strategy is not in game any longer, what does that do to your city? The AI not taken over? Think so. It's always a good question, what happens when a player actually, leaves the game. But apparently the game just continues going like, yep, I'm gonna take over now, I'm gonna screw it up majorly, but that's just kinda how that goes. Gold mines are not important to us. Is there actually anything we can reasonably do at the moment, apart from starting building more ships that actually start trading? But do I need to save its strategy? I mean, we already agreed that I'm probably gonna join you again, so is there any need for me to save the game? I'm just, you know, asking out of pure interest. Wait, wow, yellow. Let's see, how much does a battleship cost? Not actually that much. Okay, we're gonna build a battleship. Once or twice. And we're gonna declare very brutal war on red.
Clouds of smoke pour from the alleys. A fire smolders.
Ah, my people. These people, you know, they drive me nuts. Not only do they constantly leave their homes while their stuffs are still on, burning half the neighborhood down when given half a chance, these people have still not realized that washing your hands is probably a good option. People. I'm not asking for much. I even built you a nice public bathhouse, you know, like a giant one out of stone. These people still don't get the message, like, you know, wash your hands, wash your bodies, do something for your health. Ah, people I tell ya. People I tell ya indeed. Now, how the fuck did I do this. Something is happening. Oh, a little Volcor has decided to follow. Oh, welcome aboard. And thank you very much. Very nice of you at this late hour to still do that. Oh, break priest treaty. I can only do it with yellow. I mean, yeah, we're coming back to the same problem we had before. As I said, you know, these people need to invent the right mindset. That is very important here. You know? The right mindset, yes, we're living on an island. Everyone who's not from this island needs to be considered an ultimate enemy of our people. They need to be basically, you know, shunned at the very gates. Because every single time we leave somebody in who plays strategy games, it's not gonna. Oh, thank you. You found the right person. Especially damn rare to find somebody who still smokes a pipe nowadays. Probably not so hard to find somebody who plays strategy games, but well. Now, I was once a businessman, I was dealing with tobacco and shit, and I kinda abandoned cigarettes a long time ago for, well, the pipe. I got introduced to it on one of these larger fairs we have for this nonsense, and they had the nice stand set up. Basically, you had, if you looked from the front directly towards, you had one going like, okay, we give you the option to try out cigars and pipes, and right next to them was a stand offering whiskey with a nice leather couch, and I kind of got stuck there. And ever since then, well, the pipe it was. Give me a moment while I give myself a nice little thing. That was indeed a very nice time. I enjoyed it very much. Sadly, however, I'm not a businessman any longer, so now I'm just, well, you know, a random person that streams, I guess. Much to be fair, you know, it's kind of fun too, so I'm not too regretful. Not too regretful at all. Good that Terry's not around to spam water again, otherwise I would need to now hydrate myself until I die of it.
Fleet is one proud ship richer.
Ah, I do love these little cutscenes though. They're cute. Okay, and since we already know that we cannot actually attack... Well, former strategy, because the party is not considered a player any longer, but his village is still going. Look, a clown even. He's got it all, he got a clown. Maybe it's actually the clowns. Maybe the clowns are the arsonists. And they seem to be everywhere, you know, so... Okay, let's build up one or two more ships and then, I guess, declare war on the enemy. Actually, can ships this early already attack harbor buildings and shit? Like, you know how long ago it has been since I played a fucking Anno. That old, that is. Not that long since I played an Anno, mind you. Well, yes, I can. I can go like, peace treaty, break it. Oh god, now I need to remember how to do combat here, Jesus fucking Christ. How does one do combat in this one? Like this, I'm assuming. But with one ship, I don't think our chances of actually winning set combat would be, might be unreasonable. Might be unreasonable indeed, I would even say. Everything else, can't really upgrade that any further. What do you people want? A lot, as usual. Do I want to upgrade them though? That is a rather important question. Kinda don't. Are we lacking anything? Well, we've got all the spices we want, we got a nice amount of tobacco going. My island is happy island because, well, we have two things in abundance, liquor and tobacco. Sounds like my kind of lifestyle, honestly. Not bad at all. Even got all the cloth we want. And a mighty fleet consisting of one ship. Two ships, so. Also, to be fair now. At least Anno 1602 gives you a nice excuse to do something that usually gets you into trouble, namely, you know, making a stream and actually playing some rather classical music. More advantages indeed. Why are you not growing those in... I'm not even going to ask why you're not growing that in tandem. Or maybe they just harvested that already and didn't harvest the other ones yet? Maybe. Maybe. I sure believe in my people. I sure believe that my people are smart enough to know what they're doing. Potentially. Potentially, maybe. Somewhat. Was that the message from my ship? Yeah. That's actually the one disadvantage. If you click the right button while he's starting playing that, he's just like, ah, okay, I'm shutting up now, fine, you don't want to hear it. The coconut. At least the naming sense is not a... Look, I've got ships off the line now. I mean, technically speaking, at least. Hoist the white flag. That doesn't sound good. Send ship on patrol. Yeah, not really. Throw cargo. We don't have any cargo. Anything else we can do? Not really. Are we at war now? I mean, I guess not technically speaking. Yeah, it's got to take about inspect it a bit faster. Jesus, Jesus, that's a game I haven't yet mentioned in a while. There are quite some nice gems when you look at older strategy games. You know, I do feel like taking a nice look through my own, you know, good old-fashioned, actually physical library of games and go like, might be some in there that might be interesting to play again. Sail away. Okay, that is just a trade ship. That's no reason to.
Has been completed.
Yep. Late 90s, early 2000s did produce quite the nice amount of. Well, actually, in general, you can say quite good games. Oh. Please don't burn my village. Yeah, doesn't seem that like you want to. Look at these awesome graphics. Yeah, that's if that doesn't take you in, then I don't know. This is top notch. But you just burn my field, you bitch. Okay. Nah, even Mother Nature is conspiring against me. But you know, maybe stop now. You had enough yet?
Fire is destroying your houses.
No, of course not. Fuck it. Fire brigade. Are you gonna look, he's coming. He's taking his sweetest time. To be fair, he's quite a few streets away, so you know, but he's doing his job. Hello. All very dramatic. How he shoves his smaller lass over there and goes like, yeah. Some water. And the problem is solved. Okay. Do it again. Yeah, that's good. I have to, but I think I need to actually give you stuff, don't I? Buy. Cannon. God damn it, cannons are fucking pricey. Can I get you to 180? I guess we're gonna get some cannons that way. So we do need some cannons. Seahorse. Milan and Meteor. I mean, at least one of these has a good name. Yeah, there's not so much, to be fair. I mean, who calls a fucking warship fucking Seahorse? Like you own from metal, you buy from ships. I mean, I guess that's an option too. Actually, what do I need to build cannons? Cannon boundary. The mighty Seahorse. I don't know. It doesn't threaten me, you know. You could call it, I don't know. If you want a classic example, you could count as the Enterprise and just go like,
Your fleet is one proud ship richer.
That's most, I mean, to be fair, it is the most decorated ship, you know. It has a lot of history to it. Pretty nice, pretty amazing.
Set full sail. Plot a new course.
Ah, they're trying to get information.
Plot a new course.
Now we have ships of the line that are not armed. I mean,
Aye, aye.
it's a start.
Ahoy.
Not a good start, mind you, but it's a start nonetheless. We've got it Hatan. Are you gonna sell me some cannons? Say Hatan. I see what you're doing there. Now I need to be careful that I don't confuse it, you know, falling back into old German habits and go like, yeah, no, let's not say that on camera, shall we? The whole healing thing is a bit more problematic than it needs to be, isn't it? Where the fuck would I even put this down? I can't remember what I wanted to do, and then, actually I guess I can put it, yeah, right next to the houses. We'll build a little street over there, going like, yeah, okay, what do you need? Wood we have on Mars, and you need iron. Yeah, we did have a trade route going here, but we don't need that any longer. I would like iron, and I would like to same iron. That's not. Why can't I? Game. Game. Are you certain? Are you certain? Use the kind of. It's like I'm blue, right? Oh, yes, I'm blue. Yes, I can't just. I wish I could cut it. You're giving me that anyway, so let's go like that. Yep, you're actually outright giving me the metal. We just need to sail over there and get ourselves some stuff, because apparently the enemy is like, he just broke his prestige. Do we really want to sell him cannons? To be fair, yeah, I can kind of see where they're coming from. I probably won't sell them any either. To be fair. Are you still going the upper road? Yes, you are. Oh yeah, I also still have the tools loaded from my long-lasting tool trade. Yeah, let's go like this. A bit faster. You kind of find it interesting that the game just removes the strategy from being a player, but I can still trade with him and shit. Why didn't you buy anything? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not saying it's not a nice source of income, but you know, in a more generalized term, if somebody just broke a peace treaty with you, your first thought is not gonna be, let's give them cannons. Buy all of that. But apparently I can't actually get any out of you, for some reason. Is anybody else offering iron then? Yeah, right, I can't actually trade with you any longer. Shit, I kind of screwed myself over, didn't I? Yes, I did. Well, I learned myself to bed. Well, have a good night. Viel Liebe. Dankeschön, Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Ebenso, schöne Grüße und gute Nacht. Because now, why not? Somebody Germans at me, I feel more than entitled to German back. Yep. Anything else? How are we gonna get weapons now? A bit of an annoying. I mean, I guess I could have more money. Like, listen, I'll pay you fucking extra premium if you give me some more money. It's like, well, come on, come on. Don't tell me you're not willing. Why doesn't the trade with strategy work?
Check your trade routes.
Yeah, now we're gonna completely set this up again, shall we? So let's kill all of that. Check target. Yeah. Or like that. Is it just that you don't have any at the moment? I mean, it could be. It's kind of annoying. It's trying to make a purchase, but it can't make a purchase. Well, there's such kind of... It's kind of the life we have now. But since I am paying a nice premium... Okay, to be fair, that I also didn't have with the cocoa. Yeah, it does kind of feel like it. The game kind of treats you strangely, doesn't it? Because on one hand, the game is like, yes, there's still a base there, you can still interact with it, you can still set up a trade route with it, but practically speaking, you're not... And look at this, you're gone. Okay, trade agreement. Let's see if Yellow is willing to trade with me again, because I kind of need him to... How am I going to declare war without any weapons? I did not think that one through, did I? Well, to be fair, you know. I didn't really have any more plans left for the evening. That is kind of the problem, I suppose. If I tell my trade ship, come here, little trade ship. Stop. If I tell you to, you know, stop going there, and I tell you to go here. Yeah, then you're gonna tell me that you can't actually buy that. Understandable, but annoying. And then tell you to go here. Where is it? Down there. I'm gonna tell you to go down. Where's your fucking... Yeah. Yeah, we do need that fucking trade agreement, don't we? And diplomacy, let's see. Peace? Yeah, of course. Okay, let's see here. Supply, not relevant. Supply, not relevant. Supply. Buy. We'll take those two out, and then we check the other islands as well. Ulburg, of course. Yes, very much so. And you. You don't give me anything, and you don't give me anything of interest as well. Okay, so we can screw you. And try our damnedest at getting some fucking, iron that way. Go ship, go for gold! I just, how about you don't just take your sweet time? Actually, where the fuck are you going, ship? Oh yeah, of course. Wrong destination. Almost tried to give strategy all the stuff I woefully lack. That's not a good idea. It's not a good idea at all. The ship was just a tiny bit confused. Went here like, how the fuck am I supposed to be going? Oh yeah, right. All the way around, pick it up, and come back home. Let's see how many we can actually get this time. I guess I should also unload all the fucking tools I have. Mwah. Not right now. Yeah, let it all go into the void. Quite literally in this case. The void, formerly known as strategy, is now a creature beyond our belief. Yes, indeed. He basically broke the fourth wall and sat here. I could, but you know, money is really not the greatest problem I have. Okay, so now we have some of those. So technically speaking, you can now start fucking producing things. And we take one of our little boaties, send it over here, and wait for it to be able to load up some weapons. Or in this particular case, just bloody fucking cannons. And then we can break the priest treaty again, because, yeah, I was dumb enough to go like, sure. I'm sure he has seen the light after he saw my mighty fleet and shit, and, sure we have. Sure we have. Actually, are we still making a... Yes, we're making a nice amount of plus. Gee, that partial cost, that is nothing compared to the cost I had of buying fucking tools from strategy. I spent thousands of gold pieces on that trade. Actually, now that I think about it, how the fuck am I ever gonna get more tools? The strategy's not in the game any longer. Yeah, this is definitely not set up to be played alone. Especially not the way the map works. And I guess I could try settling up here and try to get in on this action, but... Fair enough you didn't, but still, you know. You know how many tools are required to build a city this big, huh? That's where the prices are. Look at that, we have some cannons now! Note. Cannons. 6 tons of cannons. That's a start. Actually, how is this ordered? Once you take an island, you can make an asylum. So fair enough, yeah.
Aye, aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain.
I can load in a whole fucking 6 cannons. There's still room for more.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Actually, how many cannons can I
To the shroud.
get into this ship?
Into the shroud.
I don't know how fucking long ago it was that I played this. It's a legitimate good question, isn't it? I guess we're gonna find out one way or another. We're just taking ever more cannons. Are there supposed to be more cannons here? Yeah, like 5 fucking tons of them. Yeah. It'll... Okay, so 8 cannons is the best we can hope for.
Into the shroud. Set full sail. Plot a new course.
Check your trade routes.
Shut up, babe. I don't want to check my trade routes. Okay, so you're fully armed and loaded. So then we put you up here. Go over here, little ship.
Set
You come
full
here.
sail.
8 cannons is the max. Okay, I mean, that's easy enough to remember. 7 tons. Just 1 more ton of cannons. Do like that it's they're just counting it in tons. I know, it's just not 1 cannon, this is a ton of cannons, which probably is not that much in actual cannons, but you know, was you pointed out. More cannons. 9 tons. Okay, I'll take it. Till
Set full sail.
and then we put the rest back.
Plot
You
a
go
new
up here. You come up here.
Ahoy.
Next. Oh, it's the same, isn't it? 3 Jordans. Almost there. I don't think my fleet is going to be much successful. All things considered, it's a bit of a tiny fleet, you know, but I guess it's a good idea always to go out on a nice little bang, isn't it? Always a nice thing to do.
Check your trade routes.
I don't want to game. Because I know what you're going to tell me. You're going to tell me that he's not any longer selling me any iron, are you? But we should have enough to at least get all the ships fully equipped, I hope. Yeah, we should. I actually get a pretty nice deal out of it, because it doesn't actually take that much iron to make cannons. For the most part. Also look at this nice archaic system of actually, you know, equipping your ships. Ooh. Yeah, da, 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 da.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I don't think he's
To the
one
shrouds.
mighty ship that needs some
Set full sail.
equipping. Ah, it's that volcano again. It's always this fucking volcano, isn't it? I do see that you burned some of my fields. You did randomly put one of my houses on fire. Plutons. You're still producing? Yes, yes you are. So far so good. So nice, so dandy, I would say. Good job. More cannons. We just need to get them all into stock. Battle. Gonna be the mighty battlefield, battle fleet, whatever the fuck. I haven't yet come up with a good name for it. Not yet, at least. I guess we need to keep the production a bit faster, otherwise we're gonna sit in here until fucking tomorrow. Actually, that would be kinda difficult, because it's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
Check your trade routes.
It is indeed getting awfully late this strategy, but thanks for playing, and I hope we can do this again, because it's a pretty damn fun little round we had going there. I'll have to admit. Just, you know, do a bit more fine-tuning of the map. And then I shall go into glorious battle. Ah, it's gonna end up horribly. Oh, it's gonna end up so fucking horrible. But, you know. When has the potential consequences ever stopped me from doing something? Not often. I need one more ton. Okay, I have 4 fully equipped ships. I'm gonna slow the game down again, because that's probably gonna end up horrible.
Ahoy! Into the shrouds. Set full sail.
Then we go to diplomacy and go like, peace treaty break. And he's like, I don't like what you're doing.
Into the shrouds.
Well, I need to remember, your formation, is that gonna work? That shouldn't work, realistically speaking.
Ahoy!
Fleet orders. Now, how does one
Set full sail.
do battle again? Let's the free traders. Where's his ships? Yeah. I'm walking between the islands. And since he doesn't technically speaking have a main island, because all of his islands are, well, basically what he started with. Guess we're gonna find out on this particular island how this goes. With our mighty, mighty, mighty fleet of might. Yeah. I mean, we could go classic and go just the Hochseeflotte, and then people are gonna look at me strangely and go like, what? It's not, shall we? It's,
Aye, aye, Captain.
it's ever so much getting more difficult to speak
New course.
in jest in this particular country. Yeah, it makes things just a tiny bit more annoying. Although that has not really stopped me, has it? So how do I order you to...
Landlubbers.
That is how I do it. BAM! Violence has erupted! Flee!
Full broadside.
And now we're gonna sing strategy as well, because he's a traitor to us. He has left us on our own devices with nothing.
Full broadside.
Okay, then we just attack his port building. We shall teach this landlubber a lesson. A lesson in brutality. They're just repeating that. Game kinda is like, Oh shit, which warhorse should we show? Is it the first warhorse, the second warhorse? Ah! Well, basically, he just immediately rebuilds every single time, builds it up again. Okay, to be fair, we'll probably do the same thing.
Check your trade routes.
Full broadside.
Okay, now he stops rebuilding that. And then he rebuilds it again.
Fire a broadside.
Okay, that's gonna make it a bit difficult to actually,
Shroud. Full broadside.
yeah, we can't attack that. I mean, it's gonna cost him resources, but he's pretty established. I guess we would need to land troops to actually get anything done here. We can murder his trade a bit more. But in more general terms, yeah, next we would need soldiers and other things to actually finish this. We would need to land on the island and do horrible things to him. Right now, land on the island and build themselves up a base. Do you have more ships? That's my ship, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, indeed, that's kinda what I feared would be the case, because that is not really an option we have at the moment. Because that would require more weaponry, which would once again require more iron, which you can only really get by being at peace with him. Which kind of beats one. I guess I can build up. Yeah, I can just bully his outpost a little bit. I'm gonna leave one ship here. The singular ship going and sitting there. See a ship of his.
Full broadside.
Attack! You thought you could just trade. You thought pirates would be the worst of the high seas. But no, it's me. I'm still here. Although to be fair, I don't think I'm actually much faster than you. Yes, he immediately built. Good night, all. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you also very much for following. Very nice of you, and well, do feel free to drop by again. I'll basically gonna be around pretty much every day anyway, so I might find a nice opportunity. And of course, gute Nacht. Just throw some nice little German in there.
Fire a broadside. Prepare to war.
Prepare to board! Enemy is just running away. They are cowards. We knew it from the very get-go. They would be just cowards. Okay, I'm gonna sink that one. Just real quickly. And now we're gonna sink that one. Because bam, why not? I mean, I guess that's one way to starve him out, if I make sure that he doesn't actually get the option to do much in the way of trading. I guess we could potentially starve him out a little bit if we produce ever more ships and put like 3 in front of every fucking harbor. To make it so that he basically spends all his resources rebuilding his fucking warehouse. Yeah, technically speaking it's an option, but... Well, I mean, to be fair, and that is something that does need to be said. The Anno games are fundamentally not too, how to put this mildly and nicely, not too involved when it comes to actual warfare.
Fire a broadside.
Yeah, that's basically the only option, because the only other option I have is to actually land troop and take over shit by, you know, brutally murdering everyone. And in order to that, we would have to actually set that up more properly, to be completely fair and honest.
Set full sail.
I don't really understand the AI's thinking though. I mean, they must be aware that we're attacking his ships, rather obviously, so why is he only sending out little trade ships? Shouldn't he be making, you know, an armada of his own? To be fair, 8 cannons do get the job done though, I'll have to give him that much.
Plot a new
No question about it. Because we would need to set up here, and even then set up there. We still couldn't actually completely block off everything. Where the fuck do we even produce ships? A good question, isn't it? No, because I don't actually see your shipyard. I do love it. Brutal murder on the seas and the music goes back to... Yep. It should be a nice peaceful thing now.
Plot a new course. Into the
Then again realize the shit warfare.
full broadside. Plot a new course. Broadside.
And then you go over here. And I think then we have basically cucked him, apart from one island. This means we need one more ship though. Build. Build faster! We have enough cannons. We absolutely have. Precisely enough for one more ship. You're still firing?
Fire the broadside.
Check your trade routes.
Broadside.
Okay, so that is under control. That is going there. There's our next battleship. And he only has one island that is not yet completely checked out. But will be soon. I think then we can declare ourselves just, you know, out of necessity, the absolute victor here. For virtue of him being quite literally not capable of doing much to us any longer. Yeah. Because you know, as you all know, victors write the history, and as such we shall claim that he was the evil all along. He was at fault for all the fires of our islands, he sent the arsonists, he sent the plague bearers, he is the greatest evil ever. As such, he shall be punished. Okay, it's destroyed. Yeah, it is destroyed. Yeah, I think we've got him pretty good at the moment. You can stop your trade. Destroyed. Don't just go away there, you're supposed to be sitting there and bombarding that.
Plot a new course. Sail.
Sit down and bombard it, please. Bombard it to hell. Bombard it to hell. Oh, well, not yet there, but we're getting there. How long will it take to get another ship? Not much longer, yes. His final island shall also fall before us, as is only good and proper. Seattle. The fact that I have to change mode every single time I need to do something. Yeah, that is going somewhere. I'm not saying it's going well, but it's going somewhere. Ah, more. It will be a totally justified war. Don't just wait a few centuries and let us write the history books until then, and you'll see. That will be an absolutely justified war. Defense war, mind you. Of course. It's a legitimate case of self-defending yourself to victory.
A competitor.
Yes, Kitty, I know, I know. Come on. Keep bombarding it. Keep bombarding it. I mean, you know, he is, he's trying his hardest at, doing his best.
Your fleet is one proud
There's the
ship.
video again. Whoop. Whee! Man, it must suck if you actually do that. A ship touches the water for the first time and immediately goes like bloop 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 bloop. Imagine that. Probably not a pleasant image for the poor fuckers on board. And we want to build it because they're gonna get into trouble for that. Okay, you're well and equipped. Come down here. You are destroyed. You are continuously rebuilding, which annoys the evident shit of me. You are destroyed. You are rebuilt. And as soon as my ship comes down there, we will deal with it too. I think it is fair to say that we have won as much as you can win without landing troops, to be very fair and honest. I think, you know, since I do plan to come back to this game anyway in the near future, also a few of the other older Anno titles, there'll be more opportunities to be brutal towards our enemy. Where's the ship that was stationed here? Why are you trying to move away from there? Oh yeah, because I still had to be selected. Oh, sorry, almost broke the blockade there. Just, you know, almost. Okay, he has not rebuilt that one. No, good, he gives up. Not rebuilt that one. Good, you give up. Not rebuilt that one. Good, he gave up. Has not rebuilt that one. Gave up. And I think victory is within an arm's length. Oh well. Close enough, I suppose. Just need to make sure that everything stays... Look, he has actually built a fucking battleship. I guess he was getting rather sick and tired of me just sitting on his ass. The enemy has awakened, but luckily for us, the enemy in this case is not America, not a sleeping giant that will fuck you over with its sheer production capabilities. And he also probably doesn't have nearly as many cannons as we do. Ooh. If only you had specifically made more cannons, instead of, you know, selling me your iron. Let's make this a bit faster because this can take a moment. As he fucking rebuilt it. No. I didn't allow that. Stop that. Stop that, criminal scum. I do not appreciate you building. Okay. You are destroyed. Now he found it in himself to fucking start rebuilding again, eh? Ah, kitty. The kitty is screeching ever louder. He's like, I would like some attention and some food at some point. Usually when he reaches this stage, this late stage of, you know, random meowing in the background, it is usually not gonna stop at any time soon. Ah. Well, to be fair, you know. I did kinda had him waiting a bit longer than oh, bad ship. And he strictly appreciated. Although, to be fair, you know, the kitty is bloody fucking well fed going off his bloody, you know, stomach these days, so I'm sure you can survive for another fucking 5 minutes without... Okay. Yeah, but just... He's fucking consistent. I just want to have one singular moment where we have them all just, you know, kind of destroyed. But I don't think that's going to be possible. I have this distinct feeling that he will not just, you know, take it lying down. For some mystical reason, I have this distinct nagging feeling in my heart. The two are destroyed. I do that. It would be kind of boring if the AI just randomly throws hands up and goes like, I'm gonna rage quit now, fuck you. It would be kind of an interesting act for an AI to do, but for some reason nobody has ever programmed such an option in. No, the good old-fashioned, I just don't care any longer. Not very humane of them, if you ask me. Yeah. I will somewhat consider our war effort to be somewhat successful at the very least. Because I know, I mean, we basically did pretty good. We murdered him wherever we could, and well, I guess next time we're gonna try some of that good old-fashioned landing action as well. But as it is, you know, like, holy shit, it's almost 4 in the morning. Okay, yeah. that is probably a good sign to sign off. And with that said, well, yeah, I shall bid you adieu, everyone. It was very nice. Let's see who has dropped by. Apart from the usual candidates that we know and love, we had, well, the most obvious one, a little vamp now coming by and, well, raiding us with a quite big amount of murdering and plundering Vikings who came along for this nice little ride that went a bit longer than we had planned. And also Rockna, who has decided to follow. Very much appreciate that, of course, and thank you very much. As for everybody else on the more lurking side, you do feel appreciated as well. You know, pat yourself on the shoulder for a job well done at this particularly late hour, at least for me. And it depends on where you are, if the hour is late, early, or whatever the fuck else, but, you know, nothing wrong with patting yourself on the shoulder for it, I would say. And, well, yeah. As for everything else, as I kind of, you know, nicely mentioned, I'm basically, at least for the next foreseeable future, meaning pretty much this month and maybe the next month, I will be basically streaming every single day, at least somewhat, usually around 3 to 6 hours. So, you know, if you find yourself, you know, with a bit of boredom and extra time, I do appreciate you dropping by. As I said, you know, I appreciate pretty much everyone from the more active ones to the lurking ones. They're all welcome here. And, you know, if you come to the same conclusion as Little Worm did and just listen to me in the background while you're doing something else, totally fine with me. As far as I'm concerned, you're doing your part. Of course, you know, other options are also available as well. And if you get really bored, and, you know, since I do kind of promised I would take this more seriously, I shall graciously share my own stuff and go like, yes, there's a Discord server, you can join that if you wanna, you know, get little pings and shit for stuff going on, or just hang out with the other legendary people who have decided to come there, which, you know, they're legendary by the fact that they're very rare, to be fair. And, you know, there's also a YouTube channel with basically, I don't even fucking know, around thousands of videos or so of basically all the stuff we did in the past. So, you know, you will not get bored if you go over there for the rest of your lifetime, basically. Yeah, maybe a bit of next bit. You get the message, right? You get the message. See, is that? No, that's not the right one. I forgot I don't have an ending screen yet. Okay, and let's consider she says goodbye. Yeah, and that didn't work.